All right. It has been brought to my attention that you guys really want more content from me. So that's what I'm working on. I'm going to give you guys the most content that I'm physically able to produce. I'm going to create literally anything that comes to mind in the heat of the moment, does not matter. So, as of right now, of course, I have the talent apart. All day yesterday, I drove the MR2, and very inconvenient stuff is cooling fans on that thing. So that is probably something I'm going to work on today. So I'm going to go probably to Lowe's, pick up a sheet of ABS, swing by O'Reilly's, grab some switches, and wire these suckers in because I'm just tired of having to get in and out of the vehicle to plug in the fans, cooling fans. So simple, so simple. And you know how I'm going to do it? With, I don't know where they're at, but I have relays. I have relays for this job. Not specifically for this, but I have relays because guess what? I need to wire circuits. I need to wire circuits all the time. So if I'm going to be able to do this, I have to do it well. And you guys are going to see that in this video. So let's go. All right, first off, let's head to Lowe's and pick up some ABS plastic to mount the gauges. Let's go. Well, this will be a first that Dutch Brothers is not busy. Like, oh my God. Like, I'm actually like fourth in line. Like, there's no actual line. This is insane. Oh yeah, picked me up a nice iced kicker. And now we are headed to Lowe's. All right, we made it to Lowe's. Time to go in. My freaking GPS tried to take me around to the back of the building, and I'm like, yeah, that isn't going to help me. So, all right, this is what I'm talking about. Some of this thin aluminum, but this may be too thin. I don't know. We'll see. I also found this sheet in ABS that would work, but it is way too big. Seems like it's nice and thick, but definitely can't fit that in the FRS. Okay, I found these sheets that are clear, and I have an idea. $8.98. I guess it's not bad. Okay, walking out of here, let's see this Prius. It's a new Prius with wheels on it. Looks real good. Pretty clean. Man, walking up to this car never gets old. Never, ever. Love this thing so much. And I left it unlocked. That's nice. Good job, John. All right. Gotta have me my kicker. All right. Let's go. All right. Now we're over at O'Reilly's. Pick up some switches. Let's see what we can find. All right, well, let's see what we can find here. Got a bunch of relays, some wiring, which I have plenty of. I think this is what I'm looking for. This is, wow, $20.99. It's pretty expensive. Well, we need to get these wired, so guess it don't matter. And honestly, at this point, the amperage doesn't matter because I'm running it through a relay anyway, so yeah. All right, well, I went with this one because it can actually run 2 circuits. And I'm like, that may be my best bet because I can run both fans off of it, but even though the paint is all sorts of messed up on the front of this thing, I still love this thing. Yeah. She's still so fun. Okay, we're back home. I have my Dutch Bros on top of the car, unfortunately. I'm gonna pull that in here, but first, I need to organize all of my tools because this is just an absolute nightmare. I don't like this. Not one bit. Everything is just everywhere and it's just, no. So, that's what always helps me, is just a nice clean space. So, all right, it doesn't look like I cleaned, but I did actually clean and organize, at least up here. I didn't do anything back here, but don't worry about any of that. I at least have all my stuff that I'm going to be doing for the wiring. So I have this panel, which I'm going to cut to shape for the MR2. Then I have, butt connectors, these terminals, which will probably, work in the back of the switch here. Got a relay, splicer, or wow, man, I can't talk today. Splice, crimp, dikes, heat shrink, wire, which is on a spool down there. Yeah, I know I need to organize stuff down here as well, but we'll get to that at some point. But let's get to wiring. Okay, just pulled this in. The turbo literally just stopped spinning. That's freaking crazy. Ball bearing turbos are amazing. All right, so I have this wire that I usually just very sketchily connect directly to the battery, which, turns on the engine bay cooling fan. And I need to get that, on a relay over and into my switched power, which I'm going to mount my panel right in here, which at some point I will get a radio for this and then kind of go from there. But I at least need to get this probably also mounted in that panel just to make it look a little bit better. But yeah, aside from that, I just need to remove this trim piece, get that panel in there to size and get a switch on it. Or I can mount that switch in here with this. Since this is my start button, I can also just mount that maybe right in here. Maybe that wouldn't be a bad idea, because then I can just have my little cover. Maybe. Because then I can cut this out. Let's see what I can do here. Okay, this switch kind of fits perfectly right in this, like right there. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut the bottom out of this, and then I'm just going to put this in there because I kind of want everything to be hidden on this. But yeah, I'm going to mess with that. I closed my garage door because my neighbor's out there, and I was like, she probably wants some peace and quiet. So I'm going to cut the bottom out of this. All right, back open. I have this cut out. Just blew that right in my face. Now, I think this should just drop right in here. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. That is absolutely mint. Look at that. I like that. So that's what I'm going with. All right, I'm going to give you guys the short and simple explanation of how a relay works. So we're not going to worry about the middle leg because most relays you don't generally need that for, unless you're wiring a very complicated circuit. So we're not going to worry about that. All right, so the blue wire here is going to go on the front side of the relay. Red wire here is going to go basically in the back side of the relay. And then these smaller wires are going to come out the side. So these are like, I don't know, 16 gauge, 14 gauge. And then these red and blue wires here, well, blue and red, yeah, are probably, 12 gauge, maybe 10 gauge, something like that. But those wires are going to get constant power from the battery. So like say this red wire, I'll put that constant to the battery. Blue wire, I'll put to the cooling fan. The white and black wire here are going to go to your switch. So basically this black wire will go to ground, and then this white wire is going to come in from the switch. So the white wire is going to tell the basically the relay to command and ground through the black side to be able to trigger the relay. So when I flip my switch, it's going to send 12 volts through this white wire, ground and complete the circuit in the relay through this black wire, command the switch on, or command the relay on to send the constant power from the red wire into the black wire, in this case to turn on my cooling fans. So basically that's exactly how a relay works. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. So blue and red directly across from each other because they're thicker wires are going to get constant power, 12 volt from the battery. So you need a thicker gauge to get that voltage through there. And then these smaller wires are going to be your trigger. So from your switch and your ground. From your switch to ground, complete the circuit to get the constant 12 volt power to your system, or a high amperage circuit like a cooling fan. So if that makes sense, let me know. If not, I can go more in depth in another video and show you guys exactly how to wire it. But for now, I'm just gonna get this in. Okay, took me a little bit longer to be able to do this, but and this is also not my best work for wiring, but I just needed to get the fans on a switch. So now I come in here and front cooling fans are on, rear cooling fan is on for the engine bay. I don't know why I went back that far, but yeah, it's going to get the job done for me at this point. So I'm happy with that. Now I can just put everything back together, which it pretty much is for the most part, at least for the front. I need to put the front back together because I removed all of the trim under here. Don't worry about that. That's just extra wiring that is not part of the vehicle. It's just stuff to be able to wire stuff. But I need to put that back in here and go from there. But yeah, I will take care of that off camera. In the meantime, I hope you guys did enjoy my little journey with this and getting that wired up. Please like, subscribe, share, and just remember, don't quit on a body that won't quit.